Hey, welcome to The Rock Show. I'm Dan Marshall here with you one more time with another great band back here in the studio. We're happy to be back here. Obviously, last month you saw our compilation show and saw us all around town. So we're happy to be back here in the studio, and we're going to have another live performance with for you coming up here with the John Justice Band. I'll take that moment now and introduce the guys. Here we have the John Justice Band. Hi, guys. Thanks for coming.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Excellent. We'll start off by introducing each of you and give me your name and what it is what instrument you play.
My name's John. I play guitar.
I'm Nathan. I play drums.
Jeremy, bass guitar.
Bass guitar. Now, how many of you guys sing? Do you all sing, or just one of you sing?
Me and Jeremy.
These guys.
All right, just John and Jeremy. Great. I got a chance to listen to some of your music before you guys came in, obviously, and checked it out. Liked what I heard. Why don't you give me an idea of a little bit about the type of music that your band plays?
It's heavily blues influenced.
It's kind of a blues rock. Throw in a little bit of funk. Just influences from all over.
What type of, is there any major influence that we're going to hear when we hear this sound, or is there, I mean, you guys have obviously personal players that influence your styles more or less.
I don't think anybody could be really narrowed down.
Yeah, not one specific. We're all kind of from different backgrounds, so I think.
Yeah, we all play different stuff. He's like the blues guy, I'm more a rock, and he's kind of from the jazz background, so.
Well, I bet that the mix then comes together. That's
It's pretty diverse.
We like to think so.
Great. Now, do you guys tend to write, who brings the songs to the band? Does one of you write them, or are they all?
He's the main songwriter.
That's right, most of them. What type of style? What are most of your, do they center around one type of theme, or is it more whatever's hitting you at the moment?
Yeah, just whatever, whatever I'm thinking or feeling.
Whatever's hitting you.
Yeah.
Where might we catch you guys around town? Do you guys play around town fairly often, I imagine?
Yeah.
Sure.
At Cincinnati, we're...
Mad Frog.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's Thursday.
Yeah, we're actually at the Mad Frog Thursday.
I'm certain what we'll do is we'll make sure that our viewers can go to thejohnjusticeband.com or visit them on MySpace/John Justice and get that entire.
You can just because I don't. Yeah.
John Justice Band, MySpace/John Justice Band. I'm sure it's on the screen right now, right in front of us, so they won't miss that. Around town, you're in a show. When somebody comes to see the John Justice Band show, what type of show is it? Are you guys high energy?
High energy.
High energy.
Fun.
Original. Did I say high energy?
Yeah. As he mellowly sits back in his chair. High energy. Yeah.
Too much high energy last night in Columbus.
Well, that's what that's the other thing that I heard. I know that you guys are getting out and about. Obviously, you play here locally in Cincinnati. It's neat that you moved up into Columbus. We're always happy to promote the local bands moving out. Have you been out to any other places yet?
Yeah, actually, we've been playing a lot in Cincinnati lately, but we got a tour scheduled in May, June, and July. I think May we start, and I think the first gig is in Des Moines, Iowa, and then we kind of do a loop in that area. Wow. And then in June, I think we start here, but somehow we go all the way up into Michigan and then come all the way back down through Wisconsin and Illinois. And then in July, we're doing an East Coast tour.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Great. It's great to have the Cincinnati bands kind of getting out of town now. Are you guys all from Cincinnati?
No. None of us, actually.
I went to school here at University of Cincinnati for 5 years, but now I'm in Lexington.
We live in Northern Kentucky.
Northern Kentucky.
Right now.
Great. I imagine you get a chance to play down there in some of those places in Northern Kentucky. There's a great music scene down there. That's
Well,
no.
Working it?
We're still, kind of.
Yeah.
We've only started playing Cincinnati pretty much this year, like 06, so we're still getting in.
I think we've done, I don't know how many we've done in Ohio, but I know we've done, I think 38 gigs since January.
Yeah. Been keeping pretty busy.
Yeah.
I imagine that if they go to your website, you do have an email list so that they can keep track of you all around the area. Now, do you guys currently have any CDs out at the time, or what's the name of?
Forget About Time.
Forget About Time.
Which you can also purchase
On the website.
Of course. Tell me a little bit about how this Forget About Time came around, and is there a central theme around? Like, where'd you get the name? First of all, Forget About Time. In one of the songs, just a fleeting thought, or
it's just like, you know, people spend too much time worrying about everything instead of what's important, and you know, I got to be here, I got to be there, I got to do this, I got to do that. When they should just forget about time.
All right. Take off the watch and don't worry so much.
Yeah, I don't own a watch.
Ah, that explains today.
Yeah, explains 3 hours late.
That's a little bit of an inside joke we got it going on here. But
sorry about that.
Once again, we've got John Justice and Jeremy and Nathan all sitting here with us. They're going to be back in a little bit and performing a little bit live. We're going to go to a music video by Story of the Year, filmed at 20th Century by our own Shane Pergrem. That's up next. And then right after that, we'll be back with some more questions for the John Justice Band and a performance for y'all. Come on back to The Rock Show.
Send videos to ICRC East 100 Olympic Drive, Milford, Ohio 45150.
This is a public service announcement. We need to spread the word about the music that's here in Cincinnati, Ohio, and we need you to come on out to The Rock Show. Get on TV. It's free. Free. I said free. We can even make a funny little screen. You know, I can change from being at the beach to being at the North Pole. Isn't that tricky? Kind of cold. Hi, I'm Dan Marshall. I'm here to talk about spaying and neutering your cat. Hey, you want to be in your own TV music video without even having to have a producer or sign with any agent? You can. Just come on down to the Rock Show. It's free. To the jungles of the safari. I'm going to take a look at this scene back here. She's hot.
You can catch The Rock Show Wednesdays at 5 on Channel 24.
Lazy bones, loafing through the day.
All over America, we're no longer just sedentary, we're stationary. And that's bad news for your bones, because bones need weight-bearing activity to grow strong and stay strong. So get up, get out, get moving. A message from the American Academy of Orthopedic Surgeons.
Never heard a word I say.
American democracy.
Running a country can be downright messy.
In fact, from time to time, we can find ourselves in some pretty sticky situations.
One half tells us something is a good idea,
while the other half tells us it's a bad idea.
We only hear about the arguments and the bickering.
In an age where we're being bombarded with competing messages, it's easy to be cynical.
It's easy to think nothing will get done.
Fortunately, in America, we have a way to make sure everyone's opinions are heard.
Yeah. It's like a ice cream sundae, where we can choose our own flavors.
It's easy to complain that it's just too messy.
Yeah, but sometimes messy can be very good.
Like an ice cream sundae.
American democracy. It may be messy.
But it sure is good.
Learn how you can help make American democracy stronger. Log on to www.representativedemocracy.org.
Hey, welcome back to The Rock Show. Once again, that last video that you saw before our break was Story of the Year at 20th Century. Again, give some props to Shane Pergrem, our own producer back there behind the camera, hiding in that truck, who did that video for us. Once again, we want to mention that if you're a band out there and you ever want to get on The Rock Show, go ahead and email us. Either email shane@icrctv.com or dan@dtm.com. And we'll get you on the show just like these guys did. Once again, we're sitting here with the John Justice Band. And although the band is John Justice, we definitely have a Nathan and a Jeremy along too. So we're going to ask a few questions from these guys. Can you guys give me a little bit about your background? Obviously, you know, you said you came from different backgrounds, rock background. Nathan, what other type? Have you been in other bands around the area? Or where does your playing skills come from?
I mostly just started out playing in, garage bands in high school and stuff. I never really got out that much, but I've known John for a long time. He's, we've jammed a little bit together and stuff, and we just kind of got together and put something together.
Have you always been a set percussionist? You always played drums on a set?
Well, I played marching band and stuff, the typical percussionist background, but I always just love playing set. It's just more about playing emotion than, reading music. It's never as much into that. It's more about emotion to me when I play music.
Now, I noticed that you have a pretty traditional sized set. You keep it nice and small.
Try to, it's just keep it as simple as I can, less to carry around every day too,
That's normally what it breaks down to. Jeremy, tell me a little bit about your background as far as bass playing and where your skills come from.
Well, I started on piano actually when I was young, taking lessons and stuff like that, and then got to middle school and started doing the whole school band thing. I played saxophone, and then I studied privately through high school on saxophone and piano, and then I went to school at University of Cincinnati, CCM for saxophone. So, and I always played bass. Grew up.
Sorry.
I have a feeling that the other band members are a little bit saying that he's a little bit more of a bookworm in the musical area.
Yeah.
He's obviously the musician,
the classically
trained musician.
I'll play something and go, "Hey Jeremy, what chord was that?"
It's always good to have one of you around.
For sure. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, to tell them what they're actually doing.
People forget that the band geeks always turn into the rock stars. I mean, all one of them, so they're all going to hang around with you. But obviously, yeah,
Rock
you're a lot more classic. A lot more of the traditional training that pulls it in. How does that affect your ability? As far as putting your parts in and writing, do you find that it makes it more difficult to and not get all messed up with all the theory?
Not really. Just
I think it helps, if anything.
Yeah.
Sometimes when we're writing songs together, he writes all the lyrics, and sometimes if we'll be like, man, where should we go with this? What bridge or
Yeah.
I'll be like, let's try this, minor 4 chord or something.
Yeah, he pulls out the modern stuff. Yeah, that's great. I think that that's really key, and it's neat to hear the fine musicianship also milked into there. Tell me a little bit more about. We talked about your CD, "Forget About Time." Mm-hmm. Are there any tracks on there that are the title track? Is there something mostly that's?
There's the title track is "Forget About Time."
There is and that song is about all the other stuff. Tell me about a few of the other tracks that are on there that people are going to hear.
Well, the album is really, really.
It's a lot different than what
produced,
we do on stage.
Oh yeah.
It was really fun to make. It was made in Nashville. Phil Wolf. The Memphis Horns are on there.
Oh, wow, neat.
That was really cool, telling guys that play with Aretha Franklin and Otis Redding, hey, do this there, That's pretty interesting.
That would be an experience.
I don't know. It's a lot of... I don't know.
They're all different. Buy the CD.
Just from an onlooker, it's like
it's
seems a lot about his relationships and stuff like that. It's composed a lot of just from an onlooker stance. It is. There's quite a few love songs, but there's some funk jam tunes in there too.
They're meaningful.
Sure.
To me.
A lot of them are. I mean, it's a lot of different. There's several different kind of styles. They're not all the same.
They're all influenced by something different, kind of.
Yeah.
Do you have another CD in the works yet?
Yeah, we're actually recording a live album
next Saturday.
Oh,
really?
April 1st.
April 1st.
April 1st at the Mansion.
You'll have recorded it when these people are watching.
Yes.
So.
Go to johnjustice.com, people.
Yeah. So hopefully they were all at the Mansion watching the show.
Yeah.
And getting live online. And obviously it'll take some time to master that and get it out. But if they go to the website again, and you'll hear more on that. Okay, tell me a little bit about your most memorable moment at a gig. What's your favorite gig moment? For community television.
I don't think we can go there.
He means your only memorable moment.
My one memorable moment. Why don't you start?
Oh, jeez. I have to think on that for just a
Hat
second.
toss was pretty good, I think.
Which one?
When we were playing at this little club in Lexington, and he thought he'd get fancy at the end of the show while we were showing off, and he takes off his hat and zings it across the room. It hits the fixture in the ceiling, falls down, hits this guy right in the head, explodes.
I thought I was going to be in big trouble, but I went over and talked to the manager, and he's like, "No, man, that was the coolest thing we've ever seen."
Yeah, he was.
I thought I was going to have to pay for it,
Who needs pyrotechnics?
Yeah,
when
he paid us extra.
Drunken singers.
So is there always a hat? Is that part of the John Justice image, or is it just?
Who knows?
It's always
kind of a new addition lately, but
yeah,
we just kind of go with the flow too.
Yeah, whatever. I mean, jeans, t-shirts, whatever.
So, if you guys are your aspirations to take these recordings and move? Is this more of a hobby, or are the aspirations to go all the way? It sounds like the touring and the work.
All the way.
We're definitely trying to.
As far as we can take it,
Yeah, as many people in whatever town we happen to be in get to hear us.
We're happy.
Yeah.
I think that's great. I'm looking forward to hearing you guys play live. I know that we're about to get it all set up here. Want y'all to hang out with the rock show. We'll be right back with the John Justice Band live here in the studio. So hang on out.
If you or your band would like to be on the rock show, please email booking Shane at icrctv.com.
Hey, what better way to get free video than get on public TV? You know, we can help you out, promote you, get a copy of your video up on your website. What are you waiting for? Email Shane at ICRC-TV. Get on The Rock Show.
You can catch The Rock Show Wednesdays at 5 on Channel 24.
Welcome back to The Rock Show. Once again, as promised, the John Justice Band.
Forget about the reasons. Forget about time. Now forget about the seasons. But think about love, love. Think about love. Forget about how it feels. Forget about the dirty deals. Forget about all of the pain, yeah, yeah. Forget about everything. Now think about love, not love. Think about love. We got to keep it together. Even when times get bad. You know this life ain't gonna last forever. Remember the good times that you had. The complications. Forget about the aggravations. Forget about who ain't right. Now forget about black and white. But think about love, not love. Think about love. Think about love, not love. Think of love. Yeah, yeah. of your cheek. Tired of your spying, girl, and I'm tired of your leaving. Tired of your tricks and your so-called friends. Baby, I'm tired of you leaving me, and this might be the end. Yeah, that's alright. That's just fine. That's alright. That's just fine. You can do what you want to me. Why can't you see? Why can't you say what you need and mean what you say naturally? Yeah, that's alright. That's just that's alright. That's just fine. No, I'm not too much. I'm telling you these things, baby girl. Before you go, you have to give me back that time of day. I ain't no sucker, baby. You're not real smart. I read messing with my head. Please don't step on my heart. That's alright. That's just fine. That's alright. That's just fine. Come on. That's alright. That's just fine. That's alright. Yeah. That's alright. That's just fine. That's alright. That's all right.